What a time to be alive, y'all. I mean, wow, we are really out here changing the rules, changing policies, and changing lives. When we speak up and make our voices heard, listen, our perspectives get understood. We are undeniable. We are seeing so many more opportunities for people of all colors than ever before. Finally, we're beginning to see people as not stereotypes, projecting a monolithic image of our cultures, but we are more complex, dynamic, robust characters within society. Men, women, LGBTQ+, black, white, Asian, mixed, blended. Shout outs to all my blend divas and blend bros holding it down, tying cultures together one household at a time. I come from a blended family myself. My daddy is Chinese Jamaican, my mama is Cuban Jamaican, my stepmother is Panamanian. I have German, Irish, French godparents. I can't pick whose race is better. I would be totally disregarding who I am and the people I come from. But what I can do is share a little bit about how I've learned to use all of my cultural backgrounds to create the person and the artist that I am today. So in today's video, we're going to talk about what it means to be an authentic artist. Let's get started. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode. It's your girl, Syndee Winters, and we are talking about being an authentic performer. It is one of the pillars from Roar School. Remember, we've talked about being resourceful, we've talked about being optimistic, and today we are talking about authenticity. And what does that mean? I'm going to tell you. I want to give a big shout out to a blend diva out there in the fashion world, killing it, making the world so colorful. Big shout out to Color Me Courtney. I found this beautiful designer, YouTuber on Rent the Runway. I am a huge fan of Rent the Runway, and I was so attracted by the colorful, vibrant print on her clothes that I decided to rock it for the video. Rock it for the video. Shout out to Color Me Courtney. I'm a big fan, girl. You have definitely inspired me to be my most authentic self today. These are some of the things that I've learned throughout my own life and my experiences and all the trials and tribulations of trying to figure out who I am and how I can contribute to this society. And boom, sharing it with you right there. Boop. Number one, learning who you are and where you want to go. Listen, you're gonna spend your whole life trying to find yourself. I need to spend time to find myself. Hey, guess what? You're here. You're right here, right now, in the present moment. What do you want, and who do you want to be with, and where do you want to go? That's the question you want to ask yourself, okay? You don't need to be on top of a mountain meditating with monks to figure out who you are and where you want to be. That might not be for you. Find out the things that you like. Find out the person you want to ultimately be, the type of community member that you want to be in the world, how you want to serve your community, and be that. That's it. It's pretty simple. Number two, learn and practice your boundaries. Boundaries are important. Yes, it's important to be a part of as many things as you possibly can, but practicing boundaries are key. If you say yes to everything, what time are you putting aside to take care of yourself? Yeses are great. You want to be involved in every single thing. I wanted to be involved in every single thing, but what I really learned was kind of had a little bit of burnout, and I kind of was getting overwhelmed. It's okay to say no, and it's okay to say not right now. And that's it. No one's gonna think anything differently of you if you set your boundaries and share with people your decision. Come on. Number three, this is an important one. I remember I was in the 6th grade and I was a part of this program called the Program for Young Negotiators. One of the words that I learned early on was the word empathy. If we're able to practice empathy, which is feeling how someone else is feeling, putting yourself in that other person's shoes, getting a chance to step out of yourself, you can go so much further. And it also helps you as an actor connect with the characters that you're trying to develop and the stories that these characters are going to be telling, because you want to empathize with that character going through whatever obstacle they're going through. Empathy is super important to becoming your authentic self. For sure. Number 4, diplomacy. Now, what is diplomacy? Listen, I am a firecracker. I love just saying what's on my mind. Bam! However, taking into account how people will internalize that, taking into account how you'll be perceived in a situation, you want to practice a little bit of diplomacy, okay? Not always saying exactly what's on your mind, how it comes out, because sometimes we need a little filter. Sometimes we need a little bit more grasp of language. An example of diplomacy is, if a friend comes to you and says, I just got this new shirt, do you like it? And you don't love it that much? Rather than saying, I hate your shirt, maybe you would say something differently. What are some of the things that you would come up with? Put them in the comments below, because sometimes I need a little help with that. Be better than me. Be better than me. So if a friend comes up to me and says, do you like my shirt? And I don't love the shirt, and maybe it's not a good fit, maybe it's not a good color, I would say, that's a good choice, but are there other options that you have that will accentuate your eyes or your complexion or your curves? So if you practice diplomacy, it helps you build relationships. And number 5, I love this one. Celebrating the differences between people. Listen, we are all different. We come from different backgrounds, different experiences, and we need to learn to celebrate that. Because I'm a blended person, my families are just all over the place with culture and language and food. And I love that because I get a chance to understand who and where everyone comes from. It's exciting. So you've taken a look at all 5 steps, but this one is the closer. Using your story to build your performance. So you've gone and learned about yourself and you learned where you want to go and you're exploring and you're practicing your boundaries and you're practicing diplomacy, you're practicing empathy, and you are celebrating others' differences. Now, it's time to take all of those tools, all of those experiences, and put them into your performance. Whenever you get the opportunity to play a role of a character that you've never met before, but maybe you've met someone like that. And maybe that person can provide a little bit of insight into who this new character is that you're gonna create. So it's so important to build so many things about yourself and about your life in order for you to have an authentic performance and be an authentic performer. So now it's time for a little bit of homework. Oh yes, we doing homework today. How will I check your homework? Go ahead and put them in the comments below and I will be reading them and responding to them. I will. Say I won't. Because I will. Number 1, choose 3 members of your family. Write down where they come from, what you know about them, and a random memory you have, and how they've made an impact in your life. So for example, my dad loves reggae music. He loves mentoring kids and he loves gardening. He used to take me to Manhattan and we would walk through Times Square and at night and sometimes just window shop, just kind of get a vibe of the city, and it would just inspire me to look around at how lucky we are to be alive right now. You know I had to throw a little ham reference in there. Number 2, write down 3 things that you believe in, 3 things that you stand for, and 3 things that you are against, and why. I believe that the pie is big enough for anyone who wants a slice. I stand for everyone's right to experience joy in their lives, and I'm against putting others down and make other people feel better. Okay, period. End of story. Next topic, I done talk. Number 3, write down who your best friend is. No, seriously. What's their name? What's something you like about them? What are the things that are the same about you? And what are the things that are different? And the last thing, write down 3 things that you like about yourself. And a sentence or 2 connecting to why you like those things about yourself. I really want to get to know you. I just really want to do this so I can get to know you. It makes me so thrilled to know that you guys are tuning in and engaging and hanging out with me, and I really want to learn all about you. Thank you so much for commenting in the sections below so I can read every single comment. Okay, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for watching. This was about being your authentic self so you can be an authentic performer. If you like this video and you want to see more, go ahead and smash that like button and subscribe, and I'll be posting more videos just like this every week. Go ahead and comment in the sections below because I want to read what you guys have to say. I love you so much. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace.